Genesis chapter 27, and the story is about to get even more interesting. And I flipped my truck around. I love these beautiful blue sky days, but the way I normally park, that sun's just beaming on my face, and it's kind of hard to read these white pages. Figured I'd try a little something different this morning. Let's get it. It says, "And it came to pass that when Isaac was old, and his eyes were dim, so that he could not see, he called Esau his eldest son, and said unto him, My son. And he said unto him, Behold, here am I. And he said, Behold now, I am old, and I know not the day of my death. Now therefore take, I pray thee, thy weapons, thy quiver, and thy bow, and go out to the field, and take me some venison, and make me savory meat, such as I love, and bring it to me, that I may eat, that my soul may bless you before I die." Okay, remember, Isaac loves Esau better. Rebekah loves Jacob better. Rebekah's done been told by God himself that the elder shall serve the younger. Esau shall serve Jacob, and she loves Jacob. You think she didn't tell that to Isaac? Of course she did. Yet he's still going to try and bless Esau. And let's move on. He says, Rebekah, she overhears this. Rebekah heard when Isaac spake to Esau his son, and Esau went to the field to hunt for venison and to bring it. And Rebekah spake unto Jacob her son, saying, Behold, I heard thy father speak unto Esau your brother, saying, Bring me venison, make me savory meat that I may eat, and I'll bless you before the Lord before my death. Now therefore, my son, obey my voice according that which I command you. Go now to the flock, and fetch me from thence 2 good kids of the goats, and I will make them savory meat for your father, such as he loves. And you shall bring it to your father, that he may eat, and he may bless you before his death." So she's concocting a little scheme. Jacob, you're going to find out, Jacob, we've already seen he's a conniver, he's a swindler. Where do you think he got that from? Mommy's a little bit like that. Actually, her whole family, we're going to see before too long, her brother Laban comes back into the picture. The whole crowd's a little on the shady side, I think. There's a verse in here somewhere I always said that God says, Jacob have I loved, Esau have I hated. And people would say, how in the world could a loving God hate Esau? And I'd always come back with, how could he love Jacob? Because he wasn't much count either until God got a hold of him. And that's all of our cases. So let's continue. It says, Jacob said to Rebekah his mother, Behold, Esau my brother is a hairy man, and I'm a smooth man. My father peradventure will feel me, and shall seem to him as a deceiver, and I shall bring a curse upon me, and not a blessing. And his mother says unto him, Upon me be your curse, my son, only obey my voice, and go fetch me them. And he went and fetched and brought them to his mother, and his mother made savory meat, such as his father loved. And Rebekah took goodly raiment of her eldest son Esau, which was with her in the house, and put them upon Jacob, her younger son. Remember, Esau's a man of the field. His clothes have a certain smell. She's wanting Jacob to smell like Esau. And she puts the skins of the kids of the goats upon his hands and upon the smooth of his neck, so he'll appear hairy. And she gave the savory meat and the bread which she had prepared unto the hand of her son Jacob. And he said unto his father, He came unto his father, and said, My father. And he said, Here am I. Who art thou, my son? And Jacob said unto his father, I am Esau, thy firstborn. And I have done according as you bade me. Arise, I pray, sit and eat my venison, that thy soul may bless me. And remember, Isaac's old. He's about ready to die. His eyes so dim that he can't see real good at all. But now he can hear and he can smell. It says, Isaac says unto his son, How is it that you found it so quickly, my son? And he says, Because the Lord your God brought it to me. So not only is he scheming and lying, now he's bringing the Lord into it. Isaac says unto Jacob, Come near, I pray thee, that I may feel you, my son, whether you be my very son Esau or not. He's hearing his voice, and he knows something's up. He says, Jacob went near unto Isaac his father, and felt him, and said, The voice is Jacob's voice, but the hands are the hands of Esau. And he discerned him not, because his hands were hairy as his brother Esau's hands, so he blessed him. And he said, Are you my very son Esau? He's still a little leery. And he said, I am. And he said, Bring it near me, and I will eat of my son's venison, that my soul may bless you. And he brought it near to him, and he did eat, and he brought him wine, and he drank. And his father Isaac said unto him, Come near me now, kiss me, my son. And he came near and kissed him, and he smelled the smell of his raiment, and blessed him, saying, See, the smell of my son is as the smell of a field which the Lord has blessed. Therefore God give thee of the dew of heaven and the fatness of the earth, and plenty of corn and wine. Let people serve you, and nations bow down to you. Be Lord over your brethren, and let thy mother's sons bow down to you. Cursed be every one that curses you, and blessed be they that bless you. So he's giving him the blessing that was supposed to be Jacob's. Even though, I mentioned this, it's usually reserved for the firstborn, but God intervened in this and said the elder shall serve the younger. But here Esau is trying to give it away, even though Esau already sold it. The thing about that, remember when he sold his birthright for the porridge? With the birthright came this blessing, and Esau gave that away too. It says, And it came to pass, as soon as Isaac had made an end of blessing Jacob, and Jacob was yet scarce gone out of the presence of Isaac his father, that Esau his brother came in from hunting. So here we go. And he also made savory meat, and brought it unto his father, and said unto his father, Let my father arise, and eat of his son's venison, that thy soul may bless me. And Isaac his father said unto him, Who are you? And he said, I'm your son, the firstborn Esau. And Isaac trembled very exceedingly, and said, Who? Where is he that has taken venison and brought it me? And I have eaten all that before thou came, and have blessed him. Yea, and he shall be blessed. And when Esau heard the words of his father, he cried with a great and exceeding bitter cry, and said unto his father, Bless me, even me also, O my father. He's crying here. You see this mentioned in Hebrews, talking about that with the birthright would have came the blessing, and Esau realizes that, and he can't get it. He has no place for repentance, it says, though he sought it carefully with tears. And that's what's going on here. He says, Your brother came with subtlety and has taken away your blessing. And he said, Esau says, Is not he rightly named Jacob? For he has supplanted me these 2 times. He's taken away my birthright, and behold, now he's taken away my blessing. Well, if you hadn't sold it for a meal, I won't get into that, because, God already decreed what was going to happen. But Esau, this whole family's got stuff going on, Mommy and Daddy's playing favorites. Mommy's conniving and swindling, just the same as, Jacob's stealing his brother's birthright pretty much for a bowl of soup. Esau's doing what Esau does. This whole family's kind of messed up. But that's a good example for the rest of us. There's hope for everybody. Amen. He says, And Isaac answered and said unto Esau, Behold, I have made him thy lord, and all his brethren have I given to him for servants, and with corn and wine I've sustained him. And what shall I do unto you, my son? And Esau says unto his father, Hast thou but one blessing, my father? Bless me, even me also, O my father. And Esau lifted up his voice and wept. And Isaac his father answered and said unto him, Behold, thy dwelling shall be the fatness of the earth, and of the dew of heaven from above. And by thy sword shall thou live, and shall serve your brother. And it shall come to pass, when you shall have the dominion, that thou shalt break his yoke from off your neck. And Esau hated Jacob, because of the blessing wherewith his father blessed him. And Esau said in his heart, and apparently he says it out loud too, because people overhear him. It says, The days of mourning for my father are at hand. Them will I slay, my brother Jacob. And these words of Esau, her elder son, were told to Rebekah. And she sent and called Jacob, her younger son, and said unto him, Behold, your brother Esau is touching you, does comfort himself, purposing to kill you. Now therefore, my son, obey my voice. Arise, flee unto Laban, my brother, to Haran. Remember Laban before? He's going to come into play here in a little bit. And tarry with him a few days, until your brother's fury turn away, until your brother's anger turn away from you, and he forgets that which you have done unto him. Then I will send and fetch you from thence. Why should I be deprived also of you both in one day? And Rebekah said to Isaac, I am weary of my life because of the daughters of Heth. If Jacob takes a wife of the daughters of Heth, such as these which are of the daughters of the land, what good shall my life do to me? And she's just using that as an excuse to send Jacob away so Esau won't kill. And she sends Jacob away, and I'll spoil it a little bit for you. That's the last she sees of him. By the time he comes back, she's dead and gone. And, you know, you kind of reap what you sow in this life, don't you? And certainly we all do. They did too. That's the part of the story, and it just keeps getting a little deeper and deeper. So we'll try next time and see how it goes. God bless you.